Hello, men, women, and children of YouTube. Give me a second. Get these things all set up properly because it has been way too long. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it the good old-fashioned way. There we go. And this way I can just throw it in my headphones. They're actually a lot more comfortable anyways. Not even gonna lie. So, where'd they go? Sorry it's taken me a second. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed. There we go. Got my earphones, headphone thingies on, whatever you want to call them. Okay. So, we'll start out with a little apology. I am very sorry it has been so long since I've posted or anything. It's just been very hectic here lately. So, I do apologize there. And, let's see. Turn that guy down just a little bit. I do have some new videos up and coming. So, hopefully you guys will kind of hang out, watch them. Was thinking about doing one with Star Rupture, but looking at the game so far, I did play a little bit. I'm not sure how well the content would be. So I figured I'd just do a little bit of a stream and go from there. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure the audio is actually going through as it was supposed to. So let's see. So this right here is a game called Star Rupture. It is early access. What I will do, just because it's a lot easier, pop this guy over here. It is made by Creepy Jar, the same company that made Green Hell, which is such a good game. It is a first-person, open-world, base-building game with advanced combat and tons of exploration. Play alone or in a group on this sublime and ever-changing planet. Extract and manage resources, create your complex industrial system, and fight off hordes of alien monsters. I have seen very little of the alien monsters so far, so, yeah. We'll see how that goes. So far, very positive. I got the game 2.2 hours of play ago. I got some friends that play it. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing any co-op or not just yet. So we'll leave that there. Give this a second to load back in. We'll go with Nimrods. I think we'll do invite only. If any of you guys do want to join in, we will definitely make it so you can. And I'm kind of happy that I get to skip the tutorial. I don't know if this makes any difference based off your character. I went with the scientist last time because I figured it'd be a lot of exploration. He'd probably be the best. But I'm not sure if they come with different like perks or not at this point. I do want to listen to someone a little different this time because I listened to him last time. I like this little jetpack thing. But she looks like she has a solar pack and a little friend. Alright, so we got all of our basic materials. We will pop into there to make sure we have it. We will take the survival food.
Prisoner E4101, welcome to Arcadia 7. You've chosen to skip the recommended onboarding training. At the Claywood Corporation, we value that kind of confidence. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Nice. So we do have this lovely little mining gun, I guess would be a good thing to call it. It does run off of energy. If you look in the bottom right of the screen, it says heat. That is actually what, like, it's power source ammo. Not really sure what you'd want to call it. But you kind of search around the little meteorites.
Can you hear me?
What was that? Oh, don't worry. It's only B1690, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
So like at the beginning of all lovely survivalist style games, just collect a bunch of resources. This one, if you see that little bar on the left-hand side next to the reticle that's going down, that will be your countdown timer to when you gather said material. The one right next to that,
I'm getting better at this.
shows you how, like, fast you're mining. It's like a little boost of sorts. And you will want to gather everything early on. And mind you, all these tips are coming from someone with 2.5 hours of gameplay. Now, I do know in the tutorial, because I did do the tutorial the first time, there were some alien creatures farther on, but there was like a little barrier erect all the way around our area. You go to there, it unlocks the map thing, so like it unlocks the area. There's a lot of good loot up there, but so many enemies. And then I had just gone over that way, and all of a sudden it turned into like a hazardous foggy mist. Was not fun. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. But unfortunately, it's also where the calcium was at, so I'm going to have to figure that one out later on. But we'll see kind of how this goes. We do want to start up a basic, like, supply area. Not 100% sure. It popped up for a second. Not really sure where, if there's anywhere special I want to build. But I do like this area. It's big, it's open. So, in order to make this work, we need a base core. Everything can be elevated to an extent. And let's see. We place that right there. We can kind of see the zone. I think that'll do us pretty good. So we'll place that. And now the second most important thing is our habitat. Let's see. Left alt. Now we'll need an airlock to actually get in there. I feel like an airlock on this side would probably be our best bet. And I don't know if I have stairs just yet. We will need some solar generators. Preemptively get a bunch of those in there. Smelters, orbital launchers, rails, all the good stuff. There we go, stairs. Now we can head inside. We will place all the stuff that you would normally do in the tutorial. There it is. I do want some viewports just so we can kind of see out and see what all's going on. We will want a corporate terminal right there. Do an analyzing station. And a basic item printer. And I'll stick the stairs, not stairs, but ladder right there, which will give us access to another floor. And I actually do not like that. Oh no, we're trapped. What will we do?
E4101. You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
And I'm just doing this to get rid of all the notifications. So, pop on down. First thing we'll want to start making is a whole bunch of these. These are the little missions that we'll actually end up doing. So, we're going to start out. A lot of this takes wolfram and titanium bars. So, if we come over here, we will pop into this ore excavator. One. Are we going to overdo it? Absolutely. And I will take a rail connector as high as we can. From there to there. From there to there. There we go. So that'll all be connected up. We can start the wolfram items. So we will place probably... I don't know if 3 each is going to be enough. Let's see. Do a 5er. And then from there, I'm gonna need some smelters. And actually, we'll try to keep everything on the same plane. Make it a little more interesting. I think 3 smelters. Which honestly, at that point, I could probably just get rid of those other pieces. But for now... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we will. And we'll throw in a rail from there to there. Just to get this guy going. Now, let's go ahead and grab platforms. Oh, did I crash? Woo! Apparently it does not like this. But it'll let me single place them.
I don't get it, Sam. What's so
That's weird.
interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
Now, another cool little thing, so I don't know if you guys ever noticed on Satisfactory, for those of you that have played it or watched someone play it, there is a color guide, essentially. And what it does is it tells you whether the stuff is being powered or not. So this, red, means it is not being powered, which is probably my fault, more than likely. Yep, insufficient power. And all I'm doing is choosing the different corporations that I can actually do anything with at the moment. So we'll go ahead and choose all those, and then we'll come back here. We'll throw up some more solar panels. And let's see, is that enough to get everything moving? It is. Oh yeah, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful industry coming now. And then I'll do the same thing over there, because we do have some wolframite, but kind of just wanting to get a jump start on a lot of this stuff, because it does take a little bit of time. So if we can get that going and get some materials coming in, it'll all be the better. I haven't used one of these. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll hop over here. We got one there. One there. And one there. And I think that's it. Now, I don't have too much choice, like height-wise on those, but we're going to try still to keep it somewhat the same. So I could... There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then we may have to do the same thing. I'm actually running out of materials. I only have 11 left. Alright, let me grab some materials real quick. Because I am kind of overbuilding a little early. Yeah, I way overbuilt way early. Don't quite know on that one. Nor do I know why we're out of power. Huh. Whoops. Nice, I got some wolfram, got a little bit of titanium. Unfortunately, I do not have a quick craft recipe for this just yet.
So, you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No.
I don't know if
On
this
our
is a
side.
graphical bug or what it
All of
is.
us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
Let's pop this down real quick. Yeah, that gives that enough. I always forget that they're linked together. Okay. Oh, I want you making titanium bars. You making titanium bars. And you making titanium bars.
Gotcha.
Grab a whole bunch of that. And I'm gonna grab some more resources. Mining individual resources just takes forever. We'll grab some rails. I do kind of like the rail system a little bit better than the conveyor belts, which I love the little joystick. I just noticed on the thumb there. Because it's a lot easier to snap, and it's like a smart system of sorts. So as long as it's hooked up, it's gonna be fine. I still don't know what this is, but I just kind of walk through it, and I don't, yeah, it's not being stopped, so we're good on that. Let's go see if we can get some more resources now. I can make 2. Yep, that ran us out of power. I wonder by how much. Because now all that stuff is hooked up. We got 90. So we're going to need at least 2 more. Let's see. I guess we'll go on a little adventure real quick. See if we can find some meteorites. Did I scream like a little girl later on?
Good.
I apologize. And yes, there is a double jump. No, it's not very efficient. See enemies. These ones are luckily pretty easy to take out even with a little mining gun.
What the frack was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew. Come to Mama.
Okay, that should be enough to get things going again. I actually did not run into this issue. Blah, blah, blah. Did not run into this issue during my little play test. Surprisingly. But I also played a lot more reserved for all of the 2 hours I played. So I actually did not like start building anything right away aside from what was mandatory. Be a little careful. Yep, they saw me. There's a few more over there, but they're not making an attack, so I'm not either. And I did learn letting this thing cool down naturally wastes so much energy and time instead of just hitting R to reload it this way. All right, and that should be enough to get things going again. And I never went and explored that way. I figured if I couldn't handle the enemies where I was at, probably shouldn't go exploring in other directions yet. I don't know how many building materials that'll get me, but it'll get me something. Hopefully enough to finish up a few solar panels. I don't know why that's like that. Uh, 340. That'll get us cooking again. Let's see. Try to future-proof us a little bit. So that gets us to 150. So that's actually a good start. And yes, I have a bunch of stuff in here that you normally wouldn't have during this. Some stuff like these fancy LEM chips, a couple war bonds. I think it was, yeah, the supporter survival package, and I think the basic building materials and the introductory data. That's just from the supporter pack. So for anyone wondering, that is what those are from. So let's see, I need to grab one of you into you. And I guess for now we'll do 1-to-1 with you guys too. Oh, not enough resources for that. Need 120. How many do I have? I have 97. It's okay. This will be enough for now. Get everything going. Wolframite bars. Wolframite bars. I'm not sure how it's going to work having them all like dupe in and dupe back out. I'm not sure if there's going to be a holdup, but we will find out.
Hey, Chris, I heard you've got 3 doctorates.
Yeah.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
And let's see. We have 121 now. Look at that. Might be enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. Come on, just line up where I want you. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we will have you going there. You going there. And you going there. You have something wrong. So do all of you. Line require. Output full. You're full? Oh, okay, you are. You are full. Hello? Does that fix that? Okay. It's a weird issue to have, but at least it's fixable. So with those outputs being full, we should be getting some nice little upgrades here momentarily. I was hoping that getting rid of this would help. Like, it pings off for a second. I might reload the game here in a minute if that keeps on. It will be something that slowly irritates the daylights out of me. Alright, those are all filling up. We can hop inside. Honestly, I'm probably gonna just do this real quick. Yeah, I got all this stuff over here already. There. It looks silly, but it'll work. So, you can throw that in the analyzing station. We'll get a whole boost full of points. And then we'll hop over here. Make a whole bunch more material to build with.
Hey, S8466, how should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
And watch the fruits of our labor.
690 has a doctorate too.
Thanks you for your
Yes,
shipments.
but I have more of
Rewards
them.
awaiting in the corporate terminal.
So for that means that we sent off enough stuff right there. We can click on that, and we now have the fabricator, which we're going to need for a lot of stuff coming up. So
Your cargo has reached
I didn't
Select
mean to do that,
Corporation due to
but
your hard work.
I'm okay with it.
Decided to increase the capacity of your corporate terminal. Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
Yeah, you can use war bonds to do stuff like that, which I'm not a big fan of. I feel like I need to be saving those.
Great.
So we can do titanium sheets or titanium rods. The sheets, I don't know what the difference is here. It says plus 16, whatever that symbol is. I don't quite know what that symbol is. But we will do some sheets. So if we come in here, go to the fabricator. Probably have to get rid of this. Throw one there. One there. Then we get rid of this one because we don't like the way it's lined up. Grab us some fancy dancies these. In to in to in. Now this does have enough. Yes, it does. So we're just waiting on that to launch. We could help speed it up a little bit, but we're not going to because we don't want to. I can't do the titanium sheet yet. Alright, so titanium rods it is. And we'll switch you over to titanium rods. And that'll start popping out some rods for us. Lovely idea. Splendid.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so we will go ahead and just help knock some of this out. Just throw those right in there. Because I do not think anything after this requires any of that stuff. Can't quite tell if that's lined up. It kind of looks like it is. And now that we have the fabricators up and running for that, we can sit here and watch this number rise. And each one of these lovely little corporations gives us a different item. The regeneration chamber is...
Detecting increased rupture activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
So, increased regeneration chamber. It's like a respawn point. The med tool, you charge it by killing vermin, taking damage, and collecting plants. It's very, very slow to recharge. The furnace we're going to need here in a little bit to get some fancier materials. Really?
Necesito agua.
Oh, yeah, that's another fun thing that I forgot about. Pistols. So the recipe station is the one we're going to be looking for. In this game, you do have to keep an eye on your water. So, 15 hydration, use...
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Okay, so this is a star rupture. The star literally blows up. So, you know, it kind of is what it is at that point. Wave warning. I don't remember how long the warning is, but pretty much as long as you are inside your little habitat, you are fine. If you are not, yeah, it's insta-death. I found that one out the hard way. And here comes our 15-second warning.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
And we are going to... we'll watch it.
Rupture has started. Hide.
Hide. And if you look, everything just kind of comes over.
Extreme temperature detected.
It gets very, very hot. All the machines stop working. The floor is lava. In the most legitimate way. Now, those fancy glowing things, those are what we are going to end up wanting. And I wish I could scrape them through the door, but apparently I can't. I was kind of hoping. But we'll give the earth a few seconds to cool back down. And we're going to hold this to lower the temperature of the door just so we can open it. Oh, still too hot. So it's kind of a guessing game, waiting to see how long it's going to take for everything to cool off enough to safely go out to and touch. I was hoping. I was hoping. Alright, that looks like it's a change. Nope, not enough.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
This lovely guy right here is what cools down the entire base. Brings it back to normal temperature. But we do want to go out. We want to find these. This is a safe time. Enemies do not spawn at this time.
What is this?
This is ignition, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Now on top of that, this is also a perfect chance to go out exploring because there are no enemies out. So certain things like vines that you may have encountered earlier in your run will no longer be there.
Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
So what that means is gun. But I have to go back to the base to get that, and I'm not quite ready yet. I want to explore a little bit. So what's everyone thinking of this game so far? I know it's kind of up my normalish alley, sort of base building survival, but this one is a little bit less focus on survival. Oh, see, vines. Maybe we should go down and explore a little bit.
A cave? Huh. It's worth exploring.
I have
Good
not
stuff.
been in the caves yet, so I do not know what to expect. Hello. Quartz. I'm getting hit markers. Don't know what for. I'm gonna go for some more of this ignitium. Because this stuff only comes after star ruptures. And seems to be one of the rarer resources. And let's see. Some of the green is starting to come back. Might be able to make it to this one before it comes back. I'll hit up here too. I can't use it just yet. I have not unlocked maps in this playthrough. And essentially what this guy does is it sets off a
I'm getting better
little
at this.
beacon.
I see you've approached the geoscanner. You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Okay.
Just not yet. Okay, and I think with all that, we are heading back to base now. Because we are starting to get a little bit of greenery back ever so slowly. And I don't want to be out exploring too much. I do like these. Now, mind you, you don't click the yellow thing. You click the drone next to it. Okay. And it's rather nice watching everything come back to life. It's kind of peaceful in a certain sort of way. Oh, what's... I don't know if I remember seeing this before. Don't see anything useful in it at the moment. We'll have to keep our little memories on them. Now, I don't know if you get more resources doing it that way or not, or if it even speeds it up. I'm not really sure. I just kind of do it, because it feels right. So just remember, reunited and it feels alright. Ooh, I wonder if that little bundle of BS is still here. Haha, it's gone. Okay, finally I can redo this. Output full. Oh, because I never set you to working to anything. You're working, you're working. Are you on titanium rods as well, I guess? Okay, so you are finishing up your last little bit. You're finishing up your last little bit. As are you.
I can use that.
You were all done. So we'll throw you on bars for that company. We'll throw you on bars for that company. And then we'll pop back in here. And before we get too much farther, do I have... I do not. I'll have to figure out who has it. Right there. Alright, so we're going to claim this pistol.
You just unlocked the UPP-7. We hope it will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
Wonderful. You know what would have been even more wonderful? If we had it when we first met the vermin.
Yeah, that would have been nice. So we'll craft a bunch of ammo. There we go. 600. That should be plenty. Otherwise, I think we're going to let everything just run for a little bit. We'll go to our analytical station. Damaged piece of equipment yields us 350. Damaged logic board, same thing. So we'll just do those. Otherwise, I think we're at a waiting game at the moment. Throw in just a few more since we got them. Alright, now we got a little bit more extras. And then I can go ahead
getting
and
better
drop
and better.
these. Do 1, 2, 3. Hook you to you, you to you, and you to you. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Let's see how all the greeneries come back. Slowly returning. The little pond over there slowly coming back. Everything's coming back to life. 280 out of 190.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your
So-
reward in the corporate terminal.
I don't have calcium yet, so we're gonna hold off on that. What's that? Wolfram wire. That one and that one are about to be done too. Guess we can get rid of
Great
that
work.
one.
Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Can we do wolframite wire? We can. So that'll go in there and be good for that. We'll do the same thing there just because we can. Oh, I can also do pistol ammo. Interesting. That one I actually did not know. Okay, so we just need to do some research. But we'll let those guys run. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations! Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Sam, have you been off Earth before?
No, this is my first trip into space. And a very distant one.
I bet the change in gravity is giving you problems.
A bit. Everything's a little different.
You'll get used to it. The spacesuit is like a second skin to me now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we are just missing the one that needs the calcium. And actually, how much calcium do they need? Because that one would be a pretty beneficial one. I don't know if we'll have enough in our pockets to do it, though. 1,500. Yeah, about that. I don't know where to find calcium. Any of you know where to find calcium? I know the one place down there. So I don't know if I just want to set up a quick little sub base. It'd have to be a really quick one. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Come to Mama.
Get some hot dogs. Alright, so we are going to need this to start. Trying to see if I can cover that calcium over there. Oh, that area is forbidden by the corporation. Buildings placed in range of 2 base cores will use them both. Okay. Let's see. We'll throw an airlock in up here. And I will throw in a corporate terminal there so we can see it. And some viewpoints so we can see what's going on. And I probably want one of these. I do know there's some enemies out this way. Alright, so we're gonna need 80 for that. And 120. Oh, I don't want to go play up there. Alright, we're gonna do it. Okay, let's oh, not the one I wanted.
Nice.
I heard noises and I don't like them. Don't like these sounds. Grandpa, who's making these sounds? Okay, let's go get this one. I'm just trying to give a wide berth to that area up there because I do know for a fact that one is crawling with them.
To Mama.
Okay. We could head back and see if that was enough. Or we could just hit this one while we're here. Gonna say the music changed. I see a few more up that way, but we're gonna hope they just stay up that way. Okay, we're gonna head back down. there's no fall damage. I like that. I don't mind fall damage in some games, but some games it's just like, really?
Good stuff.
Do you have to do this to me here? Okay, and since this is just going to be like a little forward operating base, we're not going to go too far out on this one. Let's see. Orbital launcher. Do 2 of those. And I got to make sure I got enough for an ore excavator. And I know there's a way to tell whether these are like pure or impure nodes. But I do not know what that trick is. Okay, so this will get us that calcium that we need. How much power do you need? Now we're given 50, it's using 30. That we can live with. And actually, you know what? That may be the way to tell. I would say impure versus pure. Extracting 2 every 2 seconds? Impure. Normal? Nice, so what do you say? I don't know, you say the same thing. But in any case, that's still more coming in. Okay, so now that we have a nice little forward operating base, we should be a little bit nicer off with some of these things. Just pop our little nose in here and watch the progress. Oh, okay, so future health solutions, we have our regen chamber. We do have our recipe station from the moon energy people and a personal storage. So, recipe station, regen chamber, and personal storage, which can get stacked in the walls. Okay. Now, I'm going to give this a quick pause. I'm going to refill my water real quick. And I will be right back with all of you lovely human beings. I'm going to drop down a quick save. Let's see, I guess here? Not quite sure how their saves go. But we are going to sit here and watch this for just a few seconds while I pop into my Discord. There we go. And take a look and see what's going on over there. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there we go. I just looked over at my OBS and it was a black screen. I hope it wasn't a black screen for you guys. I was just wanting you to watch this do something. Yes, I could cheat and just use the level ups from the other items. I don't think that's as much fun. So we're gonna do it the proper-ish way. There we go. Okay. Now that we have this, as soon as we get the map, we'll go explore a little bit more. It does kind of backtrack your save. So if I go and explore now, whenever I get the map, it'll automatically be filled in. Which is kind of cool, but I feel like I'd get lost.
Looks good.
I feel like I'm hearing stuff. And not in a fun way. I do want to go see what that thing is. Maybe we'll make a,
Come to mama.
What's a good word for this? A Sudoku run. Yeah. Just to go see what's out there. And potentially fill in our map a lot more. Now, one of the really cool perks about after a Star Rupture itself is all of these, I don't know about all of them, but a good chunk of these get like respawned in. So you get all sorts of new rocks and stuff again. So we'll hop up here, see what the base up here is doing. Did I never hook you up to do Wolfram wire? You're all set. You're just waiting to drop your stuff off. I could probably split one of these into doing like 2 or 3 of these guys. Which honestly may not be a bad idea. All of our numbers moving 49, 30, 63, 37, 49. We are all moving there. So we're gonna take a look here. Nothing to really give up, but we do want to oh, I did the wrong one. Always out of material. If I come into here.
I think I can use this.
Take a stack of you. Fill in our hole there. And a stack of you. Here we go. Now we will head up our stairs. Fine, it wants to be down here. The recipe station will go right there.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Okay. So, let's see. Gain 65 calories, gain 40, gain 90. See, I really don't know on that one. So we want to go to our fabricator. We want to be able to build these in the fabricator. Titanium bars that allow us to make beams. We could also throw a bunch of bars in there so we can make these sheets, which, if I remember right, we were gonna need for something anyways. Then we have blueprints that we're gonna have to find, which is kind of terrifying. We will make upstairs, if I can figure out how to get up there, our living quarters. So we will throw
Your printing point has been updated.
a regeneration chamber
When you
there.
happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies, if you happen to die.
So we'll throw all of our lems in here since we can't use those just yet. We'll make this one resources, and it'll be stuff like the calcium, the helium, wolfram, ignitium, quartz, and meteorite. And I guess we can throw in our building material as well, and our war bonds. This top one would be plants. Actually, plants and food. This way we can stay a little bit organized. I'm going to keep 22 rounds on me. We could use a little bit of calories and hydration. Those glow caps are nice. Split, I want, I'll take 5 of those.
Oh, just what
Okay.
I need.
And let's see, what are we going to get here? The storage depot. So our next big one that I'm excited about is actually the map, which we're making pretty decent progress on. And the storage depot, I'm probably going to end up using that like a buffer tank. That way, if I need to go through and grab like a bunch of calcium or something, we'll have those 3 nodes inputting into one storage unit, the storage unit outputting to these 3 smelters, because they obviously do not need a one-to-one. Alright, so I guess we can go on an adventure. Do we want to go towards the big thing of doom? Or do we want to go towards the satellite dish? filled up. I don't know. I kind of want to go up that way, so we're going to go towards the satellite dish instead. I never have good ideas. And there is also... Where is it? Different skills. You unlock different things at different levels. You can use lems in these spots. Right now you're capped out at 3. But every movement you make kind of gets you upgraded in certain things. Eating plants, eating food, all that gets your survival up. And I'm not sure what else, to be honest. I really don't know if it even tells you. No. But, yeah, certain actions get things leveled up. And we'll just gather on the way. If we survive, we survive. If not, we don't.
Come to Mama. Looks good.
Nice, there's a little swarm of them down there. Next to all these delicious ground dogs.
Order completed. Clever robots.
I'm getting better and better.
And so they have another reward waiting for you in the terminal. They also ask that you keep an eye out for old model drones lost on Arcadia. They might contain useful items.
Alright, so keep an eye out for drones. I don't know what that thing is up there, but it looks very suspicious. And that looks like a little battle arena. We're going to take our time. We'll holster our gun.
Let's see.
Oh, well, hello. There's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot. That's more than 22 shots worth. We'll go to the battle arena. So now that we know that's there. I hope leveling up your endurance or running. I hope leveling that up helps your endurance level.
Great work. The Moon Energy Corporation received its order. You can claim your rightful reward as usual in the corporate terminal. They are very happy with your services.
That one I'm kind of excited about because we get map.
Mama.
And that was another little map terminal right behind us.
Good stuff. Looks good.
So that's why we threw a corporate terminal up here as well. Gives us that little extra option. Okay, so we have a map.
You have successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
Sounds like a complicated name for a map.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
So I do think this is where we're going to end up using a storage depot. Because I have not unlocked the recipes for those blocks yet, I don't believe.
You have fulfilled another order from the Griffiths Blue Corporation. Claim your reward.
Granadas.
I'm legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
We have to go through training even out here? Skip it, gal. We won't tell anyone.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use. Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age.
That's
The
great.
Griffiths Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Okay, that was quick. Oh, yes.
Well, you know, as long as we know the family's going to be safe. Alright, so we're going to make our way over towards this little map terminal. See if there's anything good over here. Ooh, wait. Dead body, dead body. Underground cave with a dead body. Unknown. Huh. Okay, I kind of like that. Taking the family out for a walk. So there is another mod type. It's called, I think, a stinger. And they run and jump at you, and they suck.
Geoscanner initialized.
Oh, hello. That's good to know. Was not expecting that. But I guess we level up combat, so that's a good thing.
One less bastard. Gal? What's going on?
You've entered an infection cloud. Microorganisms from the vermin are reacting with your equipment, disrupting your shield.
So no safety net then? I smashed it.
They're both guarding this thingy.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
Those things.
One less bastard.
Those things stink. Okay, so now if I look at my map... Oh, hello. Drone wreck, dead bodies, dead
Future Health
bodies.
Solutions is happy with your work. New rewards have been unlocked. Look in the terminal to assign them.
That's a lot of dead
Future
bodies.
Health Solutions for modern problems.
Ugh. Oh, and I just realized that my latency, CPU, GPU, frames per second... I didn't realize those were all up top before.
Good stuff.
It also makes me wonder because my CPU... hold on, my GPU's 91, 98, 89. Okay, that's about right. My CPU just says it's a little toasty at 77.
Come to mama. Looks good.
But luckily we're in the middle of winter and I'm pushing some nice cold air in there. And it's going to be happy.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna need the calcite for... Oh, I think to unlock the calcium block. I think I need like 1,000. Which is where I really wish I had that storage unit available. I probably could have collected stuff as I was going. Didn't even think about it.
You know that feeling when you accidentally get hit by a car? Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap. Those problems are over. You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the Med Tool. It will heal any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
You almost got me.
I'm sorry. Contracts with Future Health Solutions require I do things a certain way.
Let's go see how bad this one's going to be. But now at least I know what I'm expecting. That was a rock. This one's going to stink.
Geoscanner initialized.
Which way? Oh, I hate the infected. Did I lose them?
Let's go. One less bastard. I'm getting better at this.
Rocks are not safe.
I smacked it. It works.
No surprise guy this time. The music changed. I hope they haven't been dropping those this entire time. Alright. We'll head back to this one, grab a little bit more calcium, and then double on back again. Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. Definitely could use some different ways to traverse the area. And honestly, probably some different, like, thoughts. It doesn't really make much sense, but... Gosh darn it. I never picked up stuff, did I? Titanium and wolframite. Is there some around here? See, I just left Titanium Mountain. I don't know what that thing is down there, but I kind of like it. Looks like it's stuck in stasis. That's an unknown location. Okay, boys and girls, we're gonna go down the dark, scary tunnel.
Pretty little mushroom.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or ruins your kidneys. We won't know until you try it.
What is that?
A monolith.
Thanks, gal. Now it all makes sense.
Unfortunately, all information on that subject is highly classified.
Do I run up and touch it?
I feel strange.
Nope.
Cosmic radiation has reached a dangerous level. I suggest leaving the area contaminated with radiation.
I don't know.
Rupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Thank you, robot. So I guess we're hanging out this time at this base. Don't look back, it's gonna be scary. Gotta love an airlock. Alright, we have 80. How many do I need? 100. Okay, boys and girls. Here comes our next rupture. Or in all honesty, this might be our best time to go explorating a little bit. Especially with how close we are to this one. Since we won't have to worry about enemies. Look at the big ball of sunlight. Four, three, two, one.
Rupture's core is unstable.
Oof.
Head to safety immediately.
I'm in safety. Thank you. Can we watch any of these mother duckers?
Warning.
Nope.
Is being incinerated.
Well, lots of shiny glowies. Maybe not lots, just two. Okay, so just keep an eye out. And I'm gonna go to Discord real quick. Almost time. Luckily, as long as you're in the airlock, you're okay. Oh, still too hot. Too hot to touch. Ugh.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna head up this hill. Grab these guys. they're gonna go.
Hey, Han,
I'd prefer it if you address me using my rank.
don't you think that makes communication more difficult? There's only 4 of us here. Who are you trying to impress?
I'm not. I've worked hard for my rank,
By murdering people.
among other things.
So, Han, how about taking a little break? That sounded like a yes to me. Great.
Okay. Now, last time I was up here, my very first playthrough, I didn't know better. I kind of came in a little early. There were lots of creepy crawlies. Which, now that I think about it, I should probably have like an arachnophobia warning or something. Just go around the rock. But yes, lots of loot. I don't know, I didn't try to see if you could like
You're nearing the abandoned
grab their stuff.
outpost of a previous expedition. Search the area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core that was an older model, incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't tell anyone.
I can't even build anything here?
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies. Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
But yeah, like this is just a bunch of loot. A lot of good gear, a lot of food, stuff like that.
What is this?
Correct. A limbic enhancement membrane. It increases the brain's capabilities. Once placed in the disc, it will improve your motor or cognitive skills.
I heard about this. Rich people install these so they don't have to sleep for 3 weeks. Very effective.
Drop a couple stacks of these. Because a lot of the stuff we're picking up is going to be a lot nicer. And then at some point it will become very repetitious. I'm just honestly trying to get through here
I can use this.
before it gets too bad. Drop that. So I know for a fact there's at least one thing in this building that we're going to really, really want. It is a blueprint, if I recall. I do not know if everything is like static or if it moves. Maybe it moves. That's actually very good to know. Okay, so my next main thing is the calcium. Because that's going to be the next big thing that I'm going to need for, like, everything. I say everything, but, like, 2 things. Is there anything else I want to get rid of? Hydration. Let's see, we'll just eat that and grab another stack of that. Now we flee off to the distance. Oh, I do take fall damage. I did not think that was a thing. And yes, this time I am just going to bypass and go straight to our big base. I do not know if we have the capability to actually run like this line all the way over. Yeah, we'll leave those there. Okay, now that thing is just going to grab all the calcium ore. Now that we have up and running at least. Wish I could keep walking while I hit tab. Make life so much easier. Still got one launching. Okay, we got Wolfram Wire back.
Chris, as an astrophysicist, you must be intrigued by how Rupture behaves.
Of course. If we understand the processes occurring inside it, we will deepen our understanding of the universe.
It gave me Wolfram Wire back. I don't know where it went. I actually think I know. That's the number of points it brings up. Alright, so that should take care of a bunch of those. Analyzer. We'll throw those guys in.
Interesting.
This
Useful
guy.
information.
Recipe? Fabricator. Nope, not fabricator. Furnace? Smelter. Okay, so we threw in 500. We need 500 more. I might just throw a recipe station down there too, to be fully honest.
You were
I think
right,
I
Gal.
activated.
That was frightening. Such power.
I need to throw that in there.
That's just what I need.
No. They have so many buttons for take all. And actually, I'll grab a thing of ammo out. Hydration, doubles natural toxicity loss. Throw that in there. Be nice if you used that, it like regenerated you. Wouldn't that be such a novel idea? But in any case, we have all these guys running full force. Not. Oh, I need calcium blocks to make the calcite sheets. Yeah. Let me go grab those blocks, and I'll hang out down there for a minute, get everything set up and ready for a good time. Lana. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our map. We have a monolith, geoscanner, drone wreck. Let me swing a little right and see if that body's right here. Bitch, it's in there. Oh, right there.
Oh, just what I need.
I didn't think it was going to be that close. There we go. Get ourselves some decent loots. So, boop, boop, boop. We wait like a half a second. This thing should be pretty well filled back up. And actually, while that's doing that, is it because you don't have an output now? That might be it. Alright, so we will throw in a rail connector. Right there. And we're gonna need one more orbital. What, 3 smelters? Hold on. I don't like the positioning, so oh, it's because you don't have power. That's what I did. Whoops. I do wish that was a little bit nicer. Because placing a lot of this stuff is not pleasant. Alright, well, we got resources coming in. What do we need? Either blocks or sheets. Honestly, we're doing this passively. We'll go with the blocks. Especially with how much power that guy's gonna take. Let's see, I'm gonna need stairs.
Let's see.
I'm very interested to see how that's gonna kind of work its own self out. It should do pretty well because I don't think it takes like full resources of anything, but just in case, I need those. And we look in smelter, insert the rest of those. So if we do that, if we do that, and if we do that. Comes in, and I think it splits 3 ways evenly. The output of that should not be able to keep up with the input still. Yes, that's actually doing pretty decent. I like the fact you can ride these. That amuses me. I wonder if I was on one of these. Wait, so does that mean... Aw, can't get on it. Alright, so we'll let those guys launch off. And let's see, fabricator. Really, aside from getting like the different plates and stuff, I don't have much in... Oh. Did not know I got that. Okay. So tube and glass. Honestly, I might just knock those guys out just to do it. And that was the only thing under the smelter we had to unlock. Let's see. I could throw in the wire. I have no idea where to get titanium housing. Unless that's in one of the other buildings. Because we do not have everything unlocked yet. Far from it. Oh, so gorgeous. It's running beautifully. Yeah, I don't know. But I do hope everyone has been enjoying the game. It has definitely been pretty fun. I'm going to be calling it quits here probably about the next 15 minutes or so. I do want to get a little bit more done, just to say I did. Only got 61. Grab some more resources. And then kind of do a similar setup to what we just did. Like, it'd be nice if I could just have a straight up resource dump. Like, hey, all their good resources come in here. Thank you. But no. It does not seem to be working that way. And I do know if I go into Fabricator, I can actually start making that now. Which may not be a bad idea. Just take one leg off of each. I just don't know where they would be stashed, because those storage things are kind of, what's a nice way of saying? Useless. But, you know what? Let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of you. You. And you. So now what we're gonna need is if we grab some, we need fabricators. Do 2 of those and we'll do some storage depot there. A storage depot there. Hook you in, hook you in. Need you to hook. I never even realized there was 2 lines. Okay, so we'll need a connector. Gonna be our best way to do this. Okay, so if we grab one of those, you go into there, but you won't do into there. Like so. And it would be you. Like so. Now let's see if that'll work. I want you storing that, and I want you making that. I want you making that. And I want you storing that.
Biologist, as an expert in that field, you must find the vermin interesting.
I find them terrifying.
They're just animals.
They've evolved and survived in extreme conditions. They understand Arcadia much better than we do.
We'll be the ones that conquer it in the end.
Let's see how well that works. I don't know why, but whenever you cut off half the bridge, it's like it just forgets what it's supposed to be doing. Now, I'm really curious to see if it's going to actually go into these little boxes. It's making it and it's going in. Okay. So now... I feel like I could honestly cut these down drastically. Although in that same breath, you're probably still running... Yeah, you're still full out too. If we grab a rail... And we go boop to boop, boop to boop to boop to boop. Excuse me. And then that should get everything like flying. These guys are just about done. Let's go throw a bunch of stuff in here, see what we got. Fabricator. What all do we need? You need those. You need those. You want those. Oh, so do you. You want some of that. And you all want these points. We'll give everybody the points. Alright, so we need a lot of bars, a lot of wire, and a lot of rods.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, he was actually running low. I forgot to get rid of that. Yeah, we'll just make 2 trips. And hope the stuff doesn't blow up on the way. You want those, you want those. You want some of them, some of them. Okay. That should get everything moving a little nicer. Should probably be focusing on like one thing. Not little this, little that. I don't remember if those were in there before. Like, I don't even know how to make half that stuff. Why am I not... Oh, I need the titanium sheets and the plates. That's why. How far off am I? I need a bunch of bars still. Not so many on the Wolframite, though.
Gotcha.
For once, I don't have like a massive surplus of these. It's rather nice. I do wish there was a way to separate and store things.
Received the products it ordered. They're very pleased. You could become the best crew they've ever worked with.
Okay, so I don't need any more of those. We'll take a look here. What did we get? A furnace. Different powders. There's the housing, the inductors, the silicones. Okay. Oh, so many things. I'm gonna change you over to you making you. And same thing here. And then let's see, why are you not making anything? Are you just waiting to, yep, finish up? Sheets and beams? Cannot make the beams yet. But what I can do is take all of you. And do something. Oh, you're a 3x3. At least a 2x2. Okay. Take down our fabricators. Okay. Now we're gonna need you guys back. Yeah, let's see how well this works. We'll take you to titanium bars. We'll take you to the titanium bars. Because that'll also give us a nice little surplus of those. While we're at it, we can take all these guys. All of them. We're gonna jump you into something somewhere. Let's go see if we got enough to do. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's start at the top. We're going to stick with the fabricator for a little bit. Throw in the rest of those. We're going to bunch more of those. Throw in those that we can. So get rid of everything we can. We'll sort real quick. We'll hop in here. We'll throw in the helium that we have. Aside from points, that is it. And what can we do in here? Might as well throw those guys and this in there. Okay. So now I should be able to go in here, do the titanium beams. We'll make you taking the titanium beams. You are still taking those. We'll make you take titanium beams. And you take titanium beams. And you...
Nice.
take rods. You're going to switch over to rods. You're going to switch over to beams. That should work out well. You guys are all set up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our guy over in the distance is working on calcium stuff. So we should be good there. And I feel like I should do the same thing here. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough space to do it here. Maybe I should start work on working up. That may not be a bad idea. Do I have a way to work up is the question. Building is not stable. If I do this one. That's considered colliding with another building. Nothing really there. I should get a furnace up and running soon. I don't quite know what it's going to take to run a furnace either. That's a lot of materials. Alright, so pillar support. Support platforms placed on top of it. A supported platform that can be placed on terrain. So I can't necessarily build up so well then. Okay, so I can stick you there. Safety barrier, pillar support. Can I put pillars on top of pillars? I can. Can I place a platform up there? I still can. There's not a way... I still get up. Okay, that might work. I don't know what judges how it's stable or not. It must be a certain distance from pillars or something.
Maeve, what do you think of the technical resources for this mission?
They're amazing. All of these printed buildings are frickin' awesome. It's too bad we can't play with all of them right away.
I have to admit, I'm also rather impressed.
I think I'm kind of getting it now. It's not pleasant trying to place all these. But like, as long as it works. Okay, so that works. So is that the trick? Okay, so we gotta drop this one, this guy. And see if we can get them all on the same level, I guess. So if we take that and do a supported platform, can we hook it to here? No. But we can take a regular pillar and do it there and here, maybe? Nope. And we can't make it go down though, Mas. Got another idea. So don't give up yet. If I stick you there, copy you, can I stick you underneath? No. Can I drop you to start? So you don't even need to touch the ground, you interesting machine. Nice, so 1. So drop it down 1. There we go. Okay. Now, how do I put... more in there?
Doctor, do you see anything we should be worried about?
That's your job. I don't have time to pay attention to things like that.
You're not afraid of death?
What's death when we have sleeves? But losing time is definitely a setback.
Okay, so I might be able to make this work. I really don't know. Why do I feel like doing this? I don't know. Wait, does that count? No, not stable. So -1? -1. I now will take this guy, hook it up to here. Too steep? Nope. If over here would be better.
Necesito agua.
Yeah, like I don't quite grasp why certain areas are okay. Yeah, that should be far
I'm
enough.
detecting increased Rupture activity. Prepare for a wave.
Wave time. Give me all your bars. All your bars. Take all your wire. Grab your plates too. Here we go. And now we'll see what we can change in the fabricator. Okay, we can make the sheets. And I accidentally grabbed some of them. Didn't end up needing them's. Well, that was fun. Go ahead inside for this rupture. Oh, kind of excited to get a second level up on the base. Don't quite know what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll do something fun. But before this rupture happens, I am going to call it a night. So, until next time, you all lovely people stay froggy.